Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also tuning in around the world, thanks to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music. We're glad you all could be with us as well. This is part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD, and today we're talking about the importance of your cognitive health. Roughly two-thirds of Americans experience cognitive impairment around the age of 70. While getting older doesn't mean you have to slow down, it does mean it might be time to start supporting your cognitive abilities and even your memory. Joining us now to talk about some tips and advice to help older Americans, we're excited to welcome to our program today Dr. Jeffery Blumberg. We're going to talk to him also about where you guys can go for more information. Thank you so much for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is an important topic. This is something my mother has actually been dealing with, Dr. Blumberg, so I'm really excited to be able to have you here to talk about it. Why is it important for older adults in particular to focus on their cognitive health?
Well, one thing I think it's important to remember is that small declines in cognitive performance is part of the normal aging process. However, suboptimal intakes of vitamins and minerals, which is a high risk among older adults, leads to impairments in general systemic and in brain health. Interestingly, 25% of Americans over the age of 50 already take dietary supplements to support brain health, but until now, the scientific evidence for this benefit has been limited.
So let's talk more about that because I think that is something to think about. I mean, when it comes to multivitamins in particular, that's something my mother takes. Talk to us about the recent study that was done, Dr. Blumberg, that kind of talked about the connection between multivitamins and cognitive health.
Right. Well, so at Wake Forest University, researchers conducted the Cosmos Mind study. This was a large-scale, double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized clinical trial in over 2,200 generally healthy men and women over the age of 65. What they wanted to do is test a broad-spectrum multivitamin, multimineral. They used Centrum Silver against a placebo. And it's really exciting that what they found was an improvement in cognitive performance if they took a multivitamin. And the performance increase was particularly in what we call episodic memory, that is the ability to recall both recent and past experiences, and in executive function. This is where all of the brain processing for decision-making that you make every minute, every hour, every day takes place.
Dr. Blumberg, with that being said then, I mean, I think this is something that I'm sure our audience would want to know more information about. Do you have any tips or advice for older adults looking to improve their cognitive function?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there are several strategies to support cognitive health as we grow older. One of the things is just to stay mentally active through your hobbies or volunteering to help others. Being physically active is also important for cognitive function, managing your stress, getting a good night's sleep, and, of course, eating a healthy diet. But now we know from this new study that taking a multivitamin, multimineral like Centrum Silver can also work to promote cognitive performance in older adults.
Dr. Blumberg, with a lot of things, of course, individuals are asked to consult their doctor. When it comes to taking something like Centrum Silver, is that something they need to talk to the doctor about as well?
Well, if you're going to start making major changes to your life, you should certainly talk to your physician about doing that. If you've been really sedentary and want to start some vigorous physical activity, yes, you want to talk with your doctor first. You don't need a prescription to take a multivitamin, and there are lots of good reasons to take a multivitamin, multimineral. The primary purpose is to fill the gap between what people habitually eat, and we know they're not eating enough fruits and vegetables where you get most of those vitamins and minerals, and what they really need to support optimal health. And that's where the real role for a multivitamin comes in. But now we know there's another role for multivitamins, and that's improving cognitive performance during aging.
Love that. Great information. Again, everyone, health and nutrition expert Dr. Jeffery Blumberg has been our guest, talking with us today about the importance of our cognitive health, but also how Centrum Silver can be able to help. You guys can find out more information about Centrum by going to Centrum.com. Dr. Blumberg, thank you so much for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our Newsweek and News segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.